My dear child, I want you to remember, above all else, that you are not alone. When the world seems cold and distant, when the pain in your heart feels unbearable, when the weight of your thoughts and emotions drags you down, I am right there beside you. I have been with you since the very beginning, and I will be with you until the very end. Nothing you face, nothing you endure will ever be beyond my reach. You are my beloved, and I will never leave you or forsake you. When you feel lost, when you don't know which way to go, I will be your compass, pointing you toward the path of peace and love. I am the light that will guide you through the darkest moments, and my hand will always be there to lift you when you stumble. I see every tear you shed, every silent cry, and every aching moment of your soul. I hear your heart's deepest longings, and I feel the weight of your struggles. But I also see the strength within you, the courage that you often do not even recognize in yourself. You are stronger than you know, my child. You have within you an unshakable foundation built on my love for you, and nothing can tear that down. The challenges you face are not too great for me, and I will not allow them to define you. I am here to help you through, to help you rise above, and to remind you that no matter how difficult the road ahead may seem, I will carry you when you cannot carry yourself. Sometimes the pain you feel can seem so overwhelming, like an endless storm raging in your heart. But know this: even in the storm, I am your shelter. I am your safe haven, the place where you can find rest and comfort. Even when the winds howl and the rain falls relentlessly, I am your rock, your refuge, and I will never allow you to be consumed by the storm. My love for you is stronger than any fear, stronger than any hardship. Trust in me, for I will see you through every trial and every sorrow. When the darkness feels suffocating, remember that I am the light that will shine through, illuminating the way forward, no matter how uncertain it may seem. You will not be lost, and you will not be abandoned. I am with you always, watching over you, loving you with a love that will never fade. There will be moments when the future feels uncertain, when the path before you is unclear, and you wonder how you will ever move forward. But I want you to know that I am making a way for you. You do not have to see the whole picture right now, but trust that I do. I am working in ways that you cannot yet understand, weaving together the threads of your life, preparing the future I have promised you. I know that you may not have all the answers right now, but I am the answer. Trust that I will guide you step by step as you move forward in faith. Even when the road seems long and difficult, trust that every step is leading you closer to the life I have called you to live. When you feel as though your efforts are in vain, when you wonder if anything you do matters, I want you to remember that everything you do, when done in love, is seen by me. Your life, your actions, your kindness, none of it goes unnoticed. You may not always see the fruits of your labor immediately, but trust that I am planting seeds in your heart, in the hearts of others, and in the world around you. The impact of your love, your faith, and your hope will spread far beyond what you can comprehend. Even when you cannot see the full extent of your influence, know that I am using you in ways that will bear fruit for generations to come. You are a part of something greater than yourself, a beautiful, intricate part of my plan. You are not insignificant. You matter, and everything you do matters. When you feel burdened by the weight of the world, when the worries of tomorrow seem to consume your thoughts, I want you to bring them to me. Lay them at my feet, and I will take care of them. You do not have to carry these worries on your own. I am the one who holds the world in my hands, and I am the one who holds your life in my hands. You do not have to fear the unknown, for I am already there, preparing the way. You do not have to fear the future, for I hold it in my heart, and I will make sure that it is filled with good things. Do not let the weight of your burdens keep you from experiencing the peace I have for you. Trust in me. and let me carry the load. You were never meant to carry it alone. I know that there are times when you feel like you are walking in darkness, when you wonder if things will ever get better, when you feel like the weight of your mistakes and regrets will always follow you. But hear me now, my precious one, your past does not define you. The mistakes you have made, the wrong turns you have taken, are not the end of your story. I am the God of new beginnings, and with me every day is a chance to start again. I am the one who redeems, who restores, who makes all things new. Your past is in my hands, and I will use it to shape you into the person you were always meant to be. Do not let the shadows of yesterday hold you back from the bright future I have in store for you. You are free, and you are forgiven, and your future is filled with endless possibilities. There are moments when you feel like you are not enough, like you are falling short of the expectations you have set for yourself, or the expectations that others have placed upon you. But I want you to know, my beloved child, that you are more than enough in my eyes. I see you as you are perfectly made, full of potential, and deeply loved. You do not have to strive to be someone else, and you do not have to be perfect. You are already loved beyond measure, and nothing you do can change that. I created you with purpose and with intention, and every part of you is valuable to me. When you feel inadequate, remember that I am the one who strengthens you, and in me, you are more than enough. You are exactly who I need you to be, and I will equip you for everything I have called you to do. You may not understand why certain things happen in your life. You may look at your struggles and wonder how they could possibly be part of a greater plan. But I want you to trust that everything is purpose. I am using every moment to shape you, to refine you, and to prepare you for what lies ahead. Trust in me, for I know the plans I have for you, and they are good. I will never waste your pain, and I will never waste a moment of your life. Every step you take, every challenge you face, is leading you to something greater than you can imagine. Trust in my timing, and know that I am always working for your good, even when you cannot see it. Remember, my child, you are never alone. You are never without help. You are never beyond my reach. I am with you in the good times and the hard times, in moments of joy and sorrow, in seasons of growth and seasons of waiting. I am here, always, with open arms, ready to guide you, to love you, and to carry you through every trial. You are my beloved, and nothing will ever change that. Take comfort in knowing that I am with you, now and forever. No matter what you face, I will always be your refuge, your strength, and your peace. Trust in me and let my love carry you through the journey of life. You are loved beyond measure, cherished more than words can say, and you are never alone. My beloved child, I want you to know that I see the deepest parts of your heart, the places you may keep hidden even from yourself. I see every fear, every doubt, every longing that you carry, and I want you to understand that nothing is too great or too small for me to care about. There is no detail of your life that escapes my notice. The quiet moments, the restless nights, the tears you shed in solitude, each one matters to me. You are never invisible, never overlooked. I am always with you, always aware of your heart's cry. And my love for you is more constant than the rising of the sun. Even in your moments of silence, when words fail you and you think no one hears you, know that I hear you. I hear your heart, and I will answer. I understand that there are times when the burdens of life feel too heavy to bear, when the weight of your responsibilities, your hopes, and your dreams seem overwhelming. I know that the path ahead can sometimes feel unclear, uncertain, and filled with obstacles. But do not fear, my precious one. You are not walking this path alone. I am walking with you every step of the way, guiding you, holding your hand, and filling your heart with the peace and strength you need to keep moving forward. The road may be long, and at times the journey may be hard, but you are not alone in your struggles. You are not meant to carry the weight of the world on your own shoulders. I will carry you when you cannot carry yourself. I will be your strength when you feel weak, and I will lift you up when you feel like you are falling. Trust in me, for I am the one who has already overcome the world, and with me, you will have the victory. I know that there are times when you feel like you are not enough, when you compare yourself to others and wonder if you measure up. But hear me now, my child, you are enough. You are more than enough in my eyes. I did not create you to be like anyone else. I created you uniquely with purpose and intention, and you are exactly who you are meant to be. There is no one else in the world like you, and there is no one else who can do what I have called you to do. You do not need to strive for perfection, because you are already perfect in my sight. Your worth is not determined by the opinions of others or by how much you accomplish. Your worth is determined by my love for you, and my love for you is immeasurable. You are priceless, and I would give everything just for you. When the world tries to make you feel small, remember that you are great in my eyes, and nothing can take away the love I have for you. When you feel uncertain about the future, when you are afraid of what is to come, remember that I hold the future in my hands. The unknown may seem frightening, and the road ahead may seem dark, but you do not have to fear the future because I have already been there. I have already gone ahead of you, and I am preparing the way. The plans I have for you are good, filled with hope and promise. Trust in my perfect timing, for I will lead you exactly where you need to go. Even when the path seems unclear, trust that I am guiding you step by step, and that every door I open for you is part of my divine plan. The future I have prepared for you is bright, filled with blessings beyond your imagination. Trust in me, and know that I will never lead you astray. I understand that there are times when you feel weary, when the burdens you carry seem too heavy to bear, and you wonder how much longer you can go on. But I want to remind you, my beloved, that you are stronger than you think. I have equipped you with everything you need to overcome the challenges before you. You may not always feel strong, but remember that I am your strength. When you feel weak, I will give you the power to rise up. When you feel exhausted, I will give you rest. You are not meant to fight these battles alone. I am with you, and I will fight for you. I will make a way for you when there seems to be no way, and I will give you the courage to face every challenge that comes your way. Your strength is not found in yourself, but in me, and with me you can do all things. I know that there are times when you feel discouraged, when the weight of your disappointments and your setbacks tries to pull you down. But I want you to remember, my precious child, that even in those moments I am at work. Even when you cannot see it, I am moving on your behalf. I am using every moment, every challenge, and every setback to mold you, shape you, and prepare you for the incredible future I have in store for you. Trust that everything you face is part of my perfect plan. The struggles you endure are not meaningless. They are refining you, building you, and strengthening you. Do not let discouragement take root in your heart, for I am working all things together for your good. Trust in me, and watch as I turn every obstacle into an opportunity for growth. When you feel lost, when you feel like you are wandering without direction, know that I am your guide. I will lead you to the place where your heart finds peace. When you don't know which way to go, I will show you the way. Trust in my direction, for I will never lead you astray. I will take you by the hand and guide you to the places where you will find joy, purpose, and fulfillment. You are not lost, and you are not forgotten. I see you, and I am here, guiding you to the destiny I have created for you. There will be times when you feel like you have failed, when you look at your past and wish you had made different choices. But I want you to know, my child, that your past does not define you. Your mistakes, your failures, and your regrets are not the end of your story. I am the God of redemption, and I can make all things new. No matter what has happened in the past, I am here to restore you, to heal your wounds, and to give you a new beginning. The past is behind you, and today is a new day. Do not let guilt or shame hold you back. You are forgiven, and you are free to move forward into the bright future I have for you. Remember, my beloved, that I am always with you. You are never alone. I will never leave you, and I will never forsake you. My love for you is unshakable, and I am always here to help, to guide, and to comfort you. No matter where you go, no matter what you face, I will always be by your side, lifting you up, strengthening you, and filling your heart with peace. Trust in me, for I am your refuge, your strength, and your hope. You are loved beyond measure, cherished beyond words, and you are never alone. With me, all things are possible, and your future is filled with hope and promise. You are my child, and I will be with you now and forever. My beloved, I want you to know that I am with you in every season of your life, whether it is a season of joy, a season of peace, or a season of struggle. Every moment, whether easy or hard, is a moment I am using to grow you, strengthen you, and draw you closer to me. Even when you feel like everything is falling apart, even when the weight of the world seems too heavy to bear, know that I am with you. I am your constant companion, your ever-present help in times of trouble. There is nothing that can separate you from my love, nothing that can pull you away from my embrace. No matter where you go or what you face, you are mine, and I will never let you go. I will never let the darkness consume you. I will always be your light, shining in the darkness, guiding you forward. There are moments when you feel alone, when you feel like no one understands your struggles, your heart actions, or your dreams. But I want you to know, my precious one, that I see you. I understand your heart in a way that no one else can. Every fear, every tear, every whisper of your soul, I hear it. You do not need to carry these burdens alone. I am here to carry them with you. When the weight of your worries and fears becomes too much, I will step in and lighten your load. When you feel overwhelmed and unsure of the next step, I will be your guide, your shield, your refuge. Do not let the feeling of being misunderstood or forgotten keep you from moving forward. You are not invisible to me. You are my cherished one, and I hold you close. I know the depths of your heart, and I know what you need before you even ask for it. I will provide for you in ways that you cannot yet imagine, and I will bring peace to the storm inside your heart. At times, the road ahead may seem long and the path may not be clear, but I am asking you to trust in me. Do not be afraid of the unknown, for I am already there, preparing the way for you. You may not see it now, but every step you take is leading you to the plans I have laid out for you. My plans are filled with hope, with promise, and with joy. Trust in me, and I will lead you to the place where your soul will find rest, the place where your heart will be whole. You may feel like you are wandering without direction, but know that I am your compass, and I will show you the way. Every step of this journey is part of the greater story I am writing for you. Trust that I am guiding you to places of peace, to opportunities you cannot yet see, and to blessings that will fill your life with joy. When you feel like you have failed, when you feel that you have fallen short of the expectations you set for yourself or others have set for you, do not despair. I am not a God of condemnation, I am a God of grace. Your mistakes, your failures, and your shortcomings are not the end of your story. They are merely stepping stones on the path to your transformation. I am using everything, both the good and the painful, to shape you, refine you, and make you more like the person I created you to be. I do not look at you through the lens of your failures. I see you through the lens of my love and my redemption. I see you as a beautiful creation, full of purpose and potential. And no matter how many times you stumble, I will always pick you up. My grace is sufficient for you, and it is greater than any mistake or flaw you may see in yourself. You are loved unconditionally, and nothing can change that. When your heart is heavy, when you are exhausted from the weight of your responsibilities, I want you to know that I am the one who gives you rest. I am the one who strengthens you in your weakness. You do not have to carry everything by yourself. You were never meant to. I am here, and I am ready to give you the peace that surpasses all understanding. Let go of the burden of trying to do it all alone. Rest in me, and I will replenish your soul. I will fill you with the strength you need to keep going. When you feel like you are at the end of your rope, I will be the hand that lifts you, the breath that fills your lungs, the hope that renews your spirit. I know there are times when you feel afraid. The world can be overwhelming, and the unknown can cause uncertainty to creep into your heart. But I want you to know that fear has no place in your life when you are with me. I am your protector, your shield, and I will not allow fear to rule over you. When the storms of life come, when the winds of doubt and anxiety try to pull you under, I will stand firm beside you. My presence is the anchor that will keep you steady, the strong foundation upon which you can stand without fear. There is nothing too great for me. There is nothing that can defeat you when you are standing in my strength. So do not let fear control you. Trust in me, for I have already overcome the world, and I will bring you through every trial with my victory. When you look at the world around you and see the chaos and the hurt, I want you to know that I am at work. I see the pain, I see the suffering, and I am moving to bring healing, restoration, and hope. You may not always see it in the moment, but know that I am always at work, weaving my plans into the fabric of your life. I am restoring what was broken, bringing light where there was darkness, and creating beauty from the ashes. I am the God who makes all things new, and no matter how bleak the circumstances may seem, I will bring good out of them. Trust in my faithfulness, for I am always working for your good, even when you cannot see it. In those moments when you feel that everything is out of your control, I want you to remember that I am in control. You are not alone in your struggles. I am the one who holds all things together, who orchestrates the details of your life with perfect precision. What may seem like chaos to you is part of my divine plan. Every step you take, every decision you make, I am using it to bring you closer to the fulfillment of my purpose for your life. You are not a victim of circumstance, but a child of the King, and I have given you authority to overcome every challenge that comes your way. Do not fear, for I am with you. I have already gone ahead of you, preparing the way and equipping you for everything that lies ahead. When you feel unworthy, when you wonder how you could possibly be deserving of my love and grace, remember this: you are worthy, not because of anything you have done, but because of who I am. I chose you. I called you by name. You are precious to me, and nothing you could ever do will change that. My love for you is not based on your performance, but on my unchanging, everlasting nature. You are loved with a love that knows no end, and I will never stop loving you. I will never turn my back on you. You are my child, and that is all that matters. In the quiet moments when you are alone with your thoughts, when the noise of the world fades away, I want you to hear this: you are deeply, passionately, and irrevocably loved. I see you for who you truly are, and I love you beyond measure. You are not defined by your mistakes, your struggles, or your past. You are defined by my love. I am with you always, and I will never leave you. Rest in that love. Let it fill you, renew you, and give you the strength you need to face each new day. You are not alone, and you are loved more than you can ever imagine. Keep your eyes fixed on me, my beloved, and know that I will always be there, holding you close, guiding you, and loving you with a love that never fades. As you continue this journey, remember that I am with you every step of the way. You are not walking through this life alone. You have a purpose, and I am leading you to the fulfillment of that purpose. Every challenge, every triumph, every tear, every smile, it is all part of the beautiful story I am writing for you. Trust in me, for I am faithful, and I will never fail you. You are mine, and nothing will ever change that. You are my beloved, and I will be with you now and forever. My child, I want you to understand the depth of my love for you. A love that knows no bounds, a love that is not measured by your actions, nor by your successes or failures. This love is everlasting, eternal, and unshakable, rooted in the very essence of who I am. It is a love that has been with you from the moment you were conceived, a love that will never leave you, no matter what. In moments of joy and in moments of sorrow, in times of victory and in times of defeat, my love remains steadfast and unchanging. You are never outside of my reach, never too far for me to embrace. Even in your darkest moments, when you feel like no one sees you, when you feel invisible and forgotten, I see you. I know the depths of your heart, the silent struggles, the quiet tears. You are precious to me, more than you can possibly comprehend. And nothing can ever change that truth. In the times when you feel lost, when the road ahead seems unclear, when uncertainty clouds your mind and fear grips your heart, I want you to know that I am here. I have not left you. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever, and my plans for you are filled with hope, purpose, and promise. Even when you cannot see the way forward, trust that I am guiding you, that I am working behind the scenes, orchestrating everything for your good. Trust in my timing, for my plans are always perfect, and they will unfold in ways that will surprise you, delight you, and bring you to the place where you were always meant to be. I have a purpose for you, and no obstacle, no setback, no trial can ever thwart it. You are walking in my will, even when it feels like the ground beneath you is uncertain. You are never alone, never abandoned, never forgotten. I am with you every step of the way, and I will not let you fall. I will hold you up, and I will lead you to the fulfillment of everything I have promised you. There will be moments when you feel unworthy, when you look at yourself and see only your imperfections, your flaws, your mistakes. But I want to remind you, my child, that you are more than your mistakes. You are more than the sum of your failures. I have forgiven you and I have redeemed you. When I look at you, I do not see the person you were. I see the person you are becoming. I see the person I have created you to be, whole, complete, and radiant in my love. My grace is sufficient for you. You are covered in my love and mercy, and I will never condemn you. I am here to lift you up, to heal your wounds, to restore what has been broken. The mistakes you have made do not define you. They do not diminish your worth in my eyes. I love you just as you are, and I am making all things new within you. I know that life can feel overwhelming at times. There are moments when it feels like the weight of the world is pressing down on you, when the demands of daily life seem impossible to meet, when the pressures of your responsibilities and your worries threaten to crush your spirit. But I want you to know that you do not have to carry this weight alone. I am here, ready to take your burdens from you, to lighten your load, and to give you rest. Come to me when you are weary, when you are burdened, when you feel like you can't go on. I will give you rest for your soul. You do not have to be strong in your own power. I am your strength, and when you are weak, I will be your strength. When you feel like you have nothing left to give, I will replenish you. I will give you the peace that surpasses all understanding, a peace that will guard your heart and mind, a peace that will calm the storm within you. My love for you is endless, and I will always be here to lift you up, There will be times when you question your purpose, when you wonder if you are making a difference, when you feel like what you do doesn't matter. But I want you to know that everything you do matters. Every act of kindness, every word spoken in love, every small gesture of compassion, it all matters. I see your heart, and I see the love you pour out. I see the sacrifices you make, the ways in which you care for others, the ways in which you walk in faith. These things are not in vain. They are part of the greater purpose I have for your life. The work I am doing in you and through you is far greater than you can see. I am using every moment, every encounter, every struggle, and every triumph to shape you and to fulfill the purpose I have for your life. Trust that I am working in ways that you cannot yet understand. Trust that every step you take, no matter how small, is part of the bigger picture. You are part of something beautiful, and your life has great significance in my kingdom. When the future seems uncertain, when you are unsure of what comes next, I want you to remember that I have already gone before you. I have already prepared the way. The unknowns are not to be feared, because I am in control of everything. I have a plan for you, and it is good. Even when you cannot see the path, trust that I am making a way. My vision for your life is greater than anything you could ever imagine, and I will lead you to places of abundance, peace, and joy. The future I have for you is filled with hope, and it will unfold in ways that will surpass your wildest dreams. Keep your eyes fixed on me, and trust that I am always at work, even when you cannot see the details. The story of your life is still being written, and I will make sure it is a story of beauty, redemption, and glory. I know that there are times when you feel insignificant, when you feel like the world around you is too loud, too busy, too focused on the wrong things. But I want to remind you, my precious one, that you are not invisible. You are seen. You are heard. Your voice matters. Your life matters. Even when it feels like no one notices, I notice. I see you and I see your heart. I know the sacrifices you make, the ways you care for others, the ways you pour out your love. I see the quiet moments of devotion, the acts of kindness that go unnoticed by others. You are my beloved, and your life is precious to me. Every step you take is part of my grand plan for your life, and nothing you do is wasted. Even when the world does not acknowledge you, I am here acknowledging you. I see you. You are loved beyond measure, cherished beyond words, and you are never alone. In every season, in every moment, you are held in my loving arms. You are never out of my reach, never beyond my care. When the road is rough, when the storms are fierce, when the future is uncertain, I will be your refuge. I will be your shelter. I will be the light that guides you through the darkness, the anchor that holds you steady in the storm. My love for you is unshakable, and it will never fade. You are my child, and I am here for you always. I will be with you through every trial, every victory, every heartache, and every joy. I will never leave you, and I will always be your constant companion. Trust in my love and you will find peace, strength, and hope for the journey ahead. You are my beloved, and I am with you now and forever. My dear, I want you to understand that every moment of your life holds significance. You may not always see it, and there will be times when the world feels chaotic, uncertain, or even overwhelming. But nothing happens by accident, and nothing in your life is meaningless. Every joy, every struggle, every tear, and every smile is a thread in the beautiful tapestry I am weaving for you. Even in moments of pain or confusion, I am working in ways you cannot yet understand. I am transforming every part of your life, molding you, shaping you, and preparing you for the fullness of all I have in store. It is not always easy to see this when the road feels difficult or the days seem long, but I promise you that nothing is ever wasted with me. I see the parts of you that others may not see, the quiet strength you carry, the love you give, even when it feels unseen or unappreciated. I know the depths of your heart, and I know that your desire to love, to serve, and to give is a reflection of my own heart within you. Do not doubt for a moment that I am using your heart of compassion, your willingness to sacrifice, and your longing for peace to accomplish something beautiful in the world. You are not invisible. Your efforts, even the small ones, ripple through eternity. Every act of kindness, every prayer whispered in the quiet of the night, every moment when you choose love over fear matters. I see it all, and it is precious to me. When life becomes overwhelming, when the demands on your time feel impossible to meet, and the noise of the world drowns out the still, small voice of my guidance, I want you to remember to come to me. You do not have to carry all the weight of the world on your shoulders. I am here, waiting to carry your burdens with you. You were never meant to do it alone. When you feel like you are at the end of your strength, that is when my strength is most evident in you. My grace is enough for you. I will never leave you to face anything without the strength I provide. Come to me with all your fears, your worries, your disappointments, and your joys, and let me bring peace to your heart. Let me refresh you, renew you, and restore you to the person I created you to be. It is in those moments of surrender that you will find the greatest peace, the peace that does not depend on the circumstances around you, but the peace that comes from knowing that you are held in my arms. You are safe, you are loved, and I will never let you go. There may be moments when you feel uncertain, when the future feels unknown or unclear. It is natural to feel that way, but remember this: I already know the plans I have for you. They are plans to prosper you, to give you a future filled with hope, to lead you to the life I designed you to live. You do not need to have all the answers right now. Trust in me, and know that every step you take, no matter how small, is leading you exactly where you need to be. I am the one who sees the end from the beginning, and I will guide you there, step by step, in ways that will bring you more joy and fulfillment than you can even imagine. As you walk through life, there will be times when the world tries to tell you that you are not enough, that you have to be more, do more, or change who you are to be accepted. But I want you to know this: you are enough. You are worthy, not because of what you have done, but because of who you are in my eyes. You are my beloved, and I chose you before the foundation of the world. Nothing you do, nothing you say, can ever change the love I have for you. I see you as you truly are, not just in your strengths and successes, but in your weaknesses and struggles, in your imperfections and your longing to be better. I see all of you, and I love you with a love that is deeper than any of your faults, stronger than any of your fears, and more enduring than any mistake. There will be times when you feel like you are walking through the valley of shadows, when everything feels dark and uncertain. But even in those moments, I am with you. Even in the hardest times, I will be your shepherd, leading you to green pastures, guiding you to still waters. Even when you cannot see the way forward, trust that I am guiding you. When you feel like you are alone in the darkness, know that I am right beside you, walking with you through every trial. I will not let the darkness overtake you. My light will always find a way to shine through, leading you back to the path of hope, joy, and peace. Sometimes the world will try to make you believe that your struggles are meaningless, that they serve no purpose. But nothing could be further from the truth. Every challenge, every heartache, every difficult moment is a part of the process of transformation. When you walk through the fire, you are being purified. When you climb the mountain, you are being strengthened. I am using every part of your journey to prepare you for the future I have planned. Even the most difficult seasons have purpose. Trust that I am with you through it all. and that I am making you stronger, more resilient, more compassionate with each step you take. In moments when you feel discouraged, when the weight of your struggles feels too much to bear, come to me. Let me carry your burdens. Let me lift you up when you feel like you are sinking. I will give you the strength you need to keep moving forward, and I will fill your heart with my peace. Trust in me, and I will make your path straight. Trust that even when things don't go according to your plan, they are going according to mine, and my plans are always good. I see the bigger picture, and I am leading you to places of beauty, peace, and fulfillment that you cannot yet see. Keep moving forward with faith, knowing that I am walking beside you every step of the way. There will be times when you feel like you have lost your way, when the distractions of life pull you in so many directions that you don't know where to turn. But I want you to know, my precious child, that you will never be lost to me. No matter how far you stray, no matter how many detours you take, I will always be here, waiting for you to turn back to me. I will always be here with open arms, ready to welcome you back, ready to guide you back to the path of peace. There is nothing you could do that would ever make me stop loving you. Nothing could ever separate you from my love. When you feel like you've failed, remember this: I am the God of second chances, and I will always help you begin again. With me, every day is a new opportunity for redemption, for healing, and for growth. As you continue your journey, remember this truth: you are never alone. I am always with you, guiding you, strengthening you, loving you. No matter what you face, no matter what comes your way, I will be right by your side. My presence will sustain you, and my love will carry you through every storm. You are my precious child, and nothing can ever change that. My plans for you are greater than you can ever imagine, and I will bring them to fruition in my perfect timing. Keep trusting, keep believing, and keep walking in faith. Your future is secure in my hands, and I will never let you go. You are mine now and forever, and I will be with you always. My beloved child, I want you to understand that every moment of your life is being intricately woven together by my hands. Nothing is ever lost in the tapestry I am creating for you, and nothing that you experience is without purpose. Every single day, whether it brings joy or sorrow, is a thread that adds to the beauty of your journey. Even when you find yourself in the midst of uncertainty, even when the road ahead seems long and filled with obstacles, know that I am guiding every step you take. Trust that I am working behind the scenes in ways that you cannot yet comprehend. And even when you do not understand the path, I am walking beside you, making sure you reach the place of fulfillment, peace, and joy that I have prepared for you. I see the struggles that no one else can see, the quiet battles that rage in your heart, the heavy burdens that you carry in silence, the fears you try to hide. I know them all, and I want you to know that you do not have to carry them alone. I am here to help you bear your burdens, to ease your struggles, and to carry the weight of the things that seem impossible. Do not let the heaviness of life make you believe that you are alone in your journey. I have never left you, and I never will. When you feel like you are sinking, I will reach out and lift you up. When you feel like you are lost, I will guide you with my light. My love for you is unchanging, unwavering, and I will be your constant, no matter where life takes you. There are times when you may question your worth, when the lies of the world may whisper that you are not enough, that you are somehow lacking or insufficient. But I want to remind you of this truth: you are enough. You are more than enough in my eyes. I created you perfectly, just as you are, and there is nothing about you that is less than beautiful. You are fearfully and wonderfully made, and you were designed with purpose. Your worth does not come from what you do or how others perceive you. It comes from who you are in my eyes. You are my precious child, and that is enough. You have always been enough, and you always will be. When the world tells you that you must be something you are not, Remember that you are exactly who you were meant to be in my sight, and that is all that matters. When the storms of life come, when the waves of doubt and fear crash over you, I want you to know that I am your refuge and your fortress. I am the solid rock upon which you can stand, and no storm can shake me. I will hold you steady, and I will protect you with my mighty hand. Even when the world feels unstable and uncertain, I will be the one constant in your life, the one who will never change. You do not have to fear what lies ahead, for I am already there, preparing the way. Trust in my provision and my protection, for I will never leave you nor forsake you. When you feel small, when you feel insignificant, remember that I am with you and I will lift you up. You are never alone in the storm, for I am the one who will walk beside you, guiding you to safety. I know that there are times when you feel like your efforts go unnoticed, when the world seems too busy or distracted to see the quiet sacrifices you make, the love you give, and the kindness you extend to others. But I want you to know that I see you. I see every act of love, every prayer, every selfless choice you make, even when others don't. And I want you to understand these acts matter to me. You are a light in a world that so often feels dark, and I will honor your faithfulness. I will bless your efforts, and I will use them for greater purposes than you can see. Your kindness, your compassion, your devotion, they are not in vain. They are planting seeds that will bear fruit in time, and I will help you see the beauty of your labor, even if it takes longer than you expect. There will be moments when you feel discouraged, when you feel like everything you've worked for is slipping through your fingers. But in those moments, I want you to take heart. I am the God who redeems. I am the one who restores what was lost, who makes broken things whole again. Nothing is beyond my reach. Even when you can't see the way, even when the road ahead feels impossible, I am making a way for you. Trust in my timing, for it is perfect. What seems like a setback is simply part of my plan to bring you to a greater place, a place filled with more joy, more peace, and more fulfillment than you can imagine. I am taking the broken pieces of your life and shaping them into something beautiful. I will never waste your pain. I will never waste your tears. Every moment of suffering will be redeemed for something greater, and I will bring you to a place of victory.